So we are fishing again, and this is my friend Donald. Say hi.
Hi.
So we are at his property. It's a huge, wonderful land of hills and rivers and all kinds of wild animals and everything. I got my turkey here a year ago, so we're not looking for fish, and I actually caught 3 already. Let's see. Yeah, they are still hanging on. Come on, fishy, look alive. So they're pretty small, but the whole goal was to catch enough fish so that we can make a Hungarian fisherman soup. So we're looking to get what, couple of more bigger fish, and then we can start cooking. Yeah, these fish are still good. And we already went to one place where I got these fish, and that was pretty nice. And then we went to another one that was beautiful, but very, very dangerous. I said I will not go there again because I could just easily fall into the 10 feet water and nothing to hold on to. The rocks were super slippery, but the beauty was worth it. The 3 of us were fishing and nobody caught anything. So we came to this spot, and we may or may not stay here. This is also very pretty, but we have other places to discover, right?
We're probably going to change.
Okay, so we're gonna catch some fish.
Over there.
Over there, for sure.
Yeah,
at least one.
We'll move.
If we catch at least one bigger fish, then we have enough to feed 4 people with some soup. So
yes.
So this is what we're doing.
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
She's gone through quite a bit today to get us some fish to eat.
Yes, very hard work.
How long are these big rays? A good quarter mile?
This was the first spot where I started fishing, and I was told to stand on this rock and all the fish are under it, these huge trout and all kinds of big great fish, and I'm sure that was just fisherman's exaggeration, but I did end up catching 4 fish, 4 teeny tiny bluegills. I mean, they were very small, but I had fun overall. And what I was using was a medium light fishing rod with a 2-pound line, no weight, and just one small hook with night crawlers. I hooked the night crawler just in the middle, so this way it could just kind of wiggle around and float around, and it didn't really go all the way to the bottom. It kind of sunk very slowly, but that was okay. And because there was no weight, the smallest tug these small fish made, I could feel it right away. So it was actually very exciting, and like I said, I caught 4 fish, so it was a successful spot.
Oh, it did?
Guess what I got?
Oh, cool.
That's even smaller.
Smaller than the other one?
Oh my God. Look how tiny. I barely felt it too.
Yeah?
I'm like, I think there's something on it. You see, I caught a fish. After that, we left in hopes of finding bigger fish and crossed a couple of rivers and drove around the property, and then went to this next place, and it was so beautiful, and I was told that there were some big trout in there, and it looked amazing, but I have to tell you, it was so dangerous. These rocks I had to walk on the side. It didn't look like a big deal, but they were so slippery. They were so smooth and so round, and I just kept looking down. Even standing on the rocks was kind of awkward, and I just kept looking down and knew that if I slipped, there is nothing I could hold on to. I would just slide right into this water that's about 10 feet deep, super cold. So it was just It was just a lot of hard work to get there and then just stand in one spot and try to cast. And by this time, it was the three of us fishing with three different type of bait, and nobody caught anything over there in that little area where I didn't even want to get to. Apparently, there are some big fish, and there was just nothing there. So after that, we went to this next promising place that looked amazing, and it looked like there would be fish here with all these rocks and everything, but apparently there was nothing. We did find some of these holes that the Indians make. They put it in the rocks. Somehow they make these circles, and that's what they use to grind their seeds and nuts and everything. So this was Indian land before. I believe it's the Miwok tribe, and some people are still living not too far from here. So there's a lot of history in this place, but there was no fish. So by this time the sun was sort of going down, so I went back to my first spot and I caught one more fish. That was my last fish. So that was basically the day. At this point, I decided that we did not have enough fish to make the soup. So I thought, I have a frying pan in my truck. Don't ask me how, but I had a cast iron skillet. I figured that I could just fry it up. I had one big onion and I had some bread that I was going to use for the soup. So I figured I just fry those up, the onions, the bread, the fish, and I can still feed 4 people and nobody is going to stay hungry. Does anyone want another drink or a drink?
Oh,
Cranberry
do we have-
vodka.
Do we have another cup?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we tell him to put that up there?
Yeah, just a couple inches a lot higher, huh?
Misha, no.
Yeah, Dave threw that wild pig on the smoker, and I was gonna say, well, we probably should just brought all that over to the carport and smoke. You had the smoker go on.
This is hard liquor.
My favorite. There you go.
If you're looking for me later, I'll be right there.
Let me know if it's too strong or if it needs anything or whatever. Okay, so.
Well, here's to our hostess. Yes.
Oh, I know about being a hostess.
And actually, here's to our hostess and our leader.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Don't get disappointed if dinner is not really worth it. Try my best. Cheers.
And our chef. And our chef. To the good life.
Yeah.
Thank you all for being on my house. Really, I appreciate
Thank you for having us, Don.
I appreciate you all.
This tent is awesome.
And it's nice to have some feminine influence.
Yeah.
Aww.
It is. And then there's Misha.
Yeah, Misha the doggy.
She's just wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
My baby
I think
Misha.
so.
Okay. Alright, so we got teeny tiny fish. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fry it up. Just oil, salt, pepper, garlic, with some onions and some bread. And you could put it on the bread, or I don't know, whatever, like a sandwich.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fish sandwich, yeah.
Whatever. Alright, let me see this fish that we got. That's not really. This is it. That's the fish. That's it. That's 4 fish
All fish.
that I caught. So I'm very happy, proud of myself. I'm gonna have to cut that in half still. And that one. So it's more. So it looks more.
Yeah, that's what I told Marianne. She's the breadwinner. She got it all cut to dinner. Mom better have
Okay, so this looks actually pretty good. Look. Yummy. Okay, so everybody's happy, I think.
Everybody's happy. Very good. Thank you.
Everybody's eating.
Well,
Very good.
so very happy to hear it. Mariana's
Misha's not eating. She's begging.
She's begging.
Don't give her any. Look at her. She's gonna stare at you the whole time. Misha, no staring, no begging.
Here, baby.
Oh my God, you're gonna give her a chip? Okay, all right, good.
So what do we grab a little sample of fish and put it on a plate?
Well, you could do it however you want. You could kind of grab it with your bread, kind of like a sandwich,
No, Misha.
or eat it separate.
Mine.
Like, we had to make do with what I had, because I was planning on a soup, but didn't catch enough fish. Misha, you need to stop.
Good.
Misha,
When does the chef eat?
later, after everybody ate. It's like when you have a ship and then the captain leaves last.
Welcome to Mariana's private hunting ground and fishing ground.
No.
For the divine light, is it on?
It is on.